Coming up on the first pitch, Jordan Westburg digs in now.
Number 11, Jordan Westburg.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Ball.
And that's way high. And a count 2-1. Knee high. That's in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So
that's a ball.
Pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Just
no,
missed.
that's outside. Ball.
Late with the swing there. Just missed.
Ball.
Westburg gets his lead at first with nobody out. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here's Pete Alonso. Off the mark there. And that is ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Golden opportunity right here. And that misses.
Ball.
And it's 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Second and third, one away.
Ball.
That one missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Ball.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Fought off foul. Two on, two outs. Caught him looking for the K. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Lindor swings through that one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Makes the catch, one down.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Bo Bichette in the box now. Takes strike one. Base hit into right center. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score, and the Mets take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's out number 2. Here's Luis Robert. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
This one in the air, center field. Cowser moving under it. And that ends the inning. Top of the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
This one in the air, center field. Robert under it. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Colton Cowser. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Mountcastle in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
Ball.
Simeon handles, throws to first, 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday.
That's a ball.
Ball
Ball.
out there on the
That's
mound.
down.
He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Man at second. And the sweeper is off the plate. Way out front for strike 2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Marcus Simeon up now for the Mets. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Boz, a 6'3" righty, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. The 2-1. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and that's just foul. Just
Ball
missed.
Inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Cowser ranging into the alley, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So up next for New York, Carson Benj. And there's a foul ball. 0-1 down. In the air, right field. O'Neill has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Back here in Queens, on to the third inning. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Inside. Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That misses. And that's ball 2. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
That one fouled off. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Bench under it, and there's 2 down. Now Taylor Ward. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
And that's
No,
outside.
that missed.
Out to short. Lindor slings to first, and the Orioles set down as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
That's a ball. That's down.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A soaring shot to center, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Juan Soto now. Soto in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. In the air, center field. Cowser in position, and there's 1 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Rip, but it curls foul. And the 0-2. Hard liner. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Polanco. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Till I reach the top, I can't never stop.
As we go to the top of the 4th, now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
1.
And it's even
No,
up.
that's out.
That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
He's got it. One down. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
No, that's out.
The Orioles down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. There's a strike.
Strike 2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. Strike 2.
Ball.
Out to short. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 4th, Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. This one in the air, right field. 1 away. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
All right. No, that missed. That's a ball. That's inside. Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Cowser gets under it. And a couple of quick outs. Here is Marcus Semien. Fly to left his first time. There's a swing and a drive. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 down. So up next for New York, Carson Benj. Out to short, Henderson. Throw goes to second. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Fair ball. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. Here's Juan Soto. And it's fouled away. Jackson Kowar gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. 4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Polanco in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Excellent arm
low.
action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Polanco hanging in there. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Luis Garcia gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next offering is fouled back. Garcia measures 6 feet 2 inches, 39 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Westberg at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Hard hit, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. The Mets leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the dirt, blocked. Towards first, hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. So digging in, Taylor Ward. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Luke Weaver.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
1-1.
Ball.
1 out, bases full. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They don't come much closer. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. High fly ball right field. O'Neill under it. 1 up, 1 down. And now Brett Beatty.
For the Mets, designated hitter, Brett Beatty.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He shoots 1 out to right. 1 down. Now it's Marcus Semien. He swings and fouls 1 off. Right through there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. First offering way inside. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1. Line drive. That is the inning. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now 7. Top 6. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. This to third, Bichette. To first, leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings through that high fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away. Now it's going to be Colton Cowser. 1 for 2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Ball. Did it go?
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground, right side. Semien, toss over to first. And it's a 1-2-3. Back here at Citi Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Francisco Alvarez. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Dietrich Enns.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor will hit next. Grounder might be 2. Here's Holiday for 1. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
1 for 3. Hammered. Base hit. So the inning is still alive with Bo Bichette coming to the dish. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ball to strike. Just off the inside edge. That one fouled off. 2-2. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air to left center. Ward running hard to get it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Sean Manaea.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here is Jackson Holliday. Hey! The Mets up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope, ball.
What do we got? The crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. The 2-1. That one pushed foul. And now 2-2. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Orioles.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Comes up empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 7th, Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Inside, just missed.
Here.
Polanco hanging in there. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. On a line. And there's one down. Luis Robert now. So they turn to their closer, Andrew Kittredge.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. And they boost their lead. It's 8-1. Next to hit, Brett Beatty.
Cut.
And that's it for a strike. And it's 0-2. High in the air, out to right. And there are 2 outs. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's already homered in this game.
Outside. That's the ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one drilled left field. This one's got a chance. You can kiss it goodbye. Another homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 9-1. So down. Now it's the right. Ryan Helsley on the pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Cowser makes his way towards it. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field. We're at the top of the 8th. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Going away.
They only say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Struck him out swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. And there's a ball.
High.
Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And now Taylor Ward. 0 for 3 in this one. Two down, nobody on. Another one. That's 5 straight. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. This one in the air, center field. Cowser under it. Out number 2. And now it's Juan Soto. Not even close there. Ball 1. Helsley, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the air to left center. Ward should have this one. And that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Devin Williams.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
One down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
O'Neill, batting with one down, takes a strike.
That's a ball low.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. 2 down, bases empty. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The Orioles down to their final strike.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just missing there. Full count now.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.